Good morning, students. This is Priyanka Bansal from SKM Public School. Students, today we are going to start next topic of accountancy, that is basis of accounting. Okay, we have started our chapter number 3, theory base of accounting, and in that we have discussed about the assumptions and the we can say that the principles of accounting, and the next topic is related to basis of accounting, that what are the basis of accounting and on which basis the accounts are prepared. Okay, so there are two bases of accounting, or we can say when we are calculating the profit or loss of the business for the particular year, there are two bases. On the basis of these bases, the accounts are prepared, the transactions are recorded. Okay, and the bases are cash basis and the accrual basis. Okay, there are two bases, and on the basis of these two bases, the recording of the business transactions is done in the accountancy. Okay, so today we will discuss these two bases. First is cash basis of accounting. Okay, by the name it's clear that cash basis of accounting means in this only there is involvement of cash. Okay, cash basis of accounting means the basis of accounting will be cash only. Okay, so what is this base? Under the system of accounting, transactions are recorded in the books of accounting only on the receipt and payment of cash. ठीक है, when the transactions will be recorded when there is receipt and payment of cash. Okay, only the cash base will be accepted in this base. The accrual concept will not be involved. ठीक है, इसके अंदर क्या है? only the cash base will be involved. The books of accounts will record the transaction only in that case when there is actual receipt and payment of cash. Okay, accrual bases are ignored in the cash basis of accounting. The income is calculated. How the income is calculated? There is a formula when how the excess of actual cash receipts over the actual cash payment will be regarded as income. ठीक है, कैसे इनकम को कैलकुलेट किया जाएगा? वी विल कैलकुलेट द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द एक्चुअल कैश रिसीप्ट्स एंड द एक्चुअल कैश पेमेंट, एंड द plus difference means there is a income and negative means there is that expenses are more than the income or the receipts. Okay, that will be case of loss. Okay, so what can be the receipts? How the receipts can be related? Okay, there can be receipt, cash receipt from the sale of goods or services. Okay, there can be sale of properties. In the cash basis of accounting, all types of cash are involved, whether these are of regular nature transactions and whether this is received from the non-recurring nature transaction. ठीक है, in this all the cash receipts will be involved. ठीक है, all the cash receipts will be involved. It can be, these receipts can be from the sale of goods and services or from the sale of property, and in this all the cash payments will be included. It can be related to purchase of goods and services, or there can be expenses related to rent payment, electricity bill payment, commission, salaries. All the cash payments will be deducted from the cash receipt and the difference will be regarded as income. Okay, I have written this formula here, that this is the formula to calculate the income. We will from the cash receipt we will deduct the actual cash payment. ठीक है, actually which are made. Okay, in this accrual concept is ignored. Only actual cash receipts and the actual cash payments are involved. These receipts can be from the sale of goods and services, or sale of goods and services is a regular activity done by the business, and the sale of property is non-recurring because it is related to fixed assets. Okay, properties are the fixed assets of the business. Fixed assets of the business. If you haven't seen the previous videos, see the videos, then only you will be able to understand these terms. Okay, and sale of property is related to properties is fixed assets of the business and it is related to non-recurring nature, but it is the cash basis that in this all the cash receipts which are actually received will be involved, and from the actual cash receipts we will deduct the actual cash payment. Okay, जितनी भी cash payments हुई हैं we will deduct from the actual cash receipt and the difference will be regarded as income for the business. Okay, so in this what is the main point, that the revenues and the expenses are recorded when the cash is received or paid. वही बात होगी, when the actually cash will be received or paid, in that case only the revenues and the expenses will be recorded. If it is related to actual concept, ठीक है, अगर एक्चुअल कंसेप्ट से रिलेटेड है मीन्स दे आर नॉट एक्चुअली रिसीव बट अक्रूड, दैट विल नॉट बी द पार्ट ऑफ कैश बेसिस accounting. Okay, so there is one important note related to this concept, that entry is not recorded when a payment or receipt is merely due. अगर क्या है आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंसेस हैं मीन्स द एक्सपेंसेस आर इनकर्ड, एक्सपेंसेस अक्कर हो चुके हैं, ठीक है, एक्सपेंसेस आर इनकर्ड बट दीज आर नॉट पेड टिल नाउ, that will not be recorded in the cash based accounting. ठीक है, कैश बेस्ड अकाउंटिंग के अंदर उनको रिकॉर्ड नहीं किया जाएगा because the actually the payment is not done, actual payment is involved in this. Okay, like that the accrued income is also not treated, not recognized or not recorded in the books of account in the cash based accounting. Okay, and this method is contrary to the matching principle. Okay, so now we will discuss the accrual basis of accounting. Okay, under the system of accounting revenue and expenses are recorded when they are recognized, जब वो क्या है recognize हो चुके हैं, that these are incomes and these are the expenses. Income is recorded as income when it is accrued, मतलब जब transaction take हो जाती है, take place, when the transaction takes place then only it is assumed. Suppose there is a sale of goods on credit, ठीक है, there is sale of goods on credit, there is a transaction which has been done, ठीक है, ये ट्रांजेक्शन हो चुकी हैं. इफ़ द गुड्स आर सोल्ड ऑन क्रेडिट इट मीन्स द कैश इज नॉट रिसीव्ड, बट इन द एक्चुअल बेसिस अकाउंटिंग इट विल बी रिकॉर्डेड एज सेल बिकॉज द ट्रांजेक्शन हैज़ टेक प्लेस. ओके, व्हेन द ट्रांजेक्शन इज टेकिंग प्लेस, so in this base the transaction will be recorded when the transaction has done. ठीक है, जैसे ही ट्रांजेक्शन हो जाएगी वैसे ही क्या है इन द accrual basis of accounting that transaction will be recorded in the books of accounting whether the cash is received or not, but the transaction will recorded when the transaction is done. Okay, similarly expenses are recorded when they are incurred or when they become due. ठीक है, जैसे जैसे outstanding expenses है means the expenses are incurred but they are not paid till now, it means these are outstanding, but in the accrual basis of accounting it will be recorded in that particular year from which it is related. Okay, so in this what is done in the accrual basis of accounting, all the transactions which has been done, whether the cash is received or not, whether the cash is paid or not, it will be recorded in the books of accounts. Okay, but in the cash basis only the transactions are recorded which have, we can say that the only those receipts will be recorded which are actually received in the form of cash, and only those expenses will be recorded which are actually paid in cash. But in accrual concept all the transactions are recorded. Okay, so under this system expenses such as outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses, the accrued income, received in advance, these all are identified and taken into account. मतलब इन सबको क्या है, these all are related to non cash. Okay, we can say because they are outstanding expenses means the expenses has been incurred but they are not paid, but in the accrual basis of accounting it will be involved. Okay, so under the Companies Amendments Act 2013 all companies are required to maintain their account according to accrual basis of accounting. ठीक है, the all the big companies or the businessmen who are working at the large level, the business who are established at a large level, in that businesses there is adoption of accrual basis of accounting. Okay, all the transactions in the large businesses are recorded on the accrual basis of accounting. So now we will discuss this with an example. So let's start with the under the cash accounting method. Say company A receives $10,000 from the sale of 10 computers sold to company B on November 2. ठीक है, अब वो क्या कह रहा है कि कैश अकाउंटिंग मेथड के अंदर क्या कह रहा है वो कि एक कंपनी ने क्या है सोल्ड द 10 computers to company B on November 2 and the company A receives the $10,000. Okay, and records the sale has been done on the November 2 only. ठीक है, but suppose that the order was received on October 5. ठीक है, suppose the order was placed on October 5 by the company B, but in the cash accounting or the cash basis, what will be done? It will be recorded on that date only when the cash is received. See, in this there are three dates. We can say 2 dates, October 5 and November 2. ठीक है, October 5 को क्या हुआ था? There was a order by the B company to the company A for the 10 computers. Okay, उस दिन order कर दिया गया था, but the delivery was done on the November 2 and the cash was received on November 2. So as per the cash accounting base, the transaction will be recorded in the books of accounting on the November 2. But if we go to the accrual basis accounting, in that the transaction will is taking place at on which date? On October 5. So as per the accrual basis, it will be recorded as sale on October 5, but as per the cash basis, it will be recorded as sale on November 2 because the actual cash was received on which date? On November 2. Okay, so this is the difference we can say that between the cash base or accrual accounting, that in the accrual accounting when the order is made, and on that day only it will be recorded in the books of accounting, but in the cash accounting the transaction will be recorded on which date? When the cash is received. Now we will discuss some basic differences between the accrual concept and cash basis. Okay, first is recording of transaction. In the accrual basis, both type of transaction, whether it is of cash or credit. Okay, I have told you that the goods are sold on credit, it will be recorded in the accrual basis, but it will not be recorded in the cash basis when the goods are sold on credit. When that person will pay the amount on that day, in the cash accounting it will be recorded as sale. ठीक है, so in the accrual basis both type of transaction, cash and credit, are recorded, but in the cash base of accounting only cash transactions are recorded. Okay, second is on the basis of profit and loss. Profit and loss is ascertained correctly due to complete record of transaction. Accrual basis gives the exact report of profit and loss because in this all type of transaction, whether these are of cash or credit, all are recorded. Okay, but in the cash basis of accounting only cash transactions are recorded. That's why there is no exact result. Okay, because it will give only the cash result. Okay, it will give the result of cash transactions only. It will not involve the transactions which are done on credit, or we can say which are outstanding, which are prepaid. Okay, so in this only the cash transactions are recorded. So in the cash basis of accounting exact profit cannot be found, but the accrual basis gives the fair result of profit and loss. Okay, the third difference which is made on the basis of capital and revenue, under the accrual basis distinction is made between the capital and revenue items. ठीक है, because accrual concept involves revenue and capital items separately, but in the cash basis there is no difference made between the capital and revenue nature. If you go to the starting of the video, I have told you that it involves actual cash received, whether it is received from the cash sale of goods and services or sale of property. Sale of property is related to capital nature, okay, because it gives the benefit for the long time. But in the cash receipt, in the cash basis, there is no difference made between the we can say that capital and revenue nature, but in the accrual basis there is clear difference made between the capital and revenue items. Next is on the basis of legal position under the accrual basis, and that this base is recognized under the Companies Act, okay, and the cash base is not recognized under the Companies Act 2013, okay. So students, today we have discussed the basis of accounting, okay. There are two bases of accounting, cash basis and the accrual basis. Revise this topic from the book. If you face any problem, you are free to ask. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.